Alrighty, friends. So today we're going to do a reading lesson on point of view. I need your eyes on the smartboard. Zoe's eyes are on the smartboard. Jaden's eyes are on the smartboard. Robert's eyes are on the smartboard. There we go. Raise your hand if you can read the first I can statement. This is what you should be able to do before class is over. Robert, loud and proud.
I can define first person and third person point of view.
Awesome. So you should be able to do that by the end of the day. Read the second I can statement to me, Naja.
I can identify it as if a story is written as first or third person point of view.
Perfect. So you'll know what first and third person point of view is, and you'll be able to tell me if a story is written in it. And what's the challenge? I also have a challenge for us. Jaden?
I can rewrite a story in first or third person point of view.
Perfect. So some of us may be ready for that challenge by the end of the day. Alright, so the point of view is just the view from which the story is told. So who is the narrator of the story? Who is telling the story? There are two main types of point of view. I'm going to need some helpers to come up here. So I'm looking for friends who are sitting up nice and tall. Looking for friends whose chairs are pushed into their desk and pencils are down. You okay? Alright, Braylon, can you go click on the first place ribbon and slide it over for me? What is first person point of view? Can you read it to us, Braylon?
First, story told from the first person point of view involves the narrator as part of the story. Here we feature the following pronouns: I, we, mine, our, we, us, etc.
Perfect. Etc. So I think of the number one, it kind of looks like a capital letter I. So first person, you'll see a lot of I's. I did this. I went and did this. So the person inside the story is telling the story. So let's get some examples. Thaddeus, can you come up and scroll the first blue box? The person in the story is telling the story. Read it to me, Thaddeus.
The story is told through the eyes of one character in the story.
Perfect. So yesterday when we were doing our test prep, Jasmine was telling the story of how she was getting ready for the Earth Day project. So that would have been a first person point of view. The character in the story was telling the story. Then I went to school and I had to ask my friends for help. And I painted the banner. Alright, Aliana, move the second green box.
Pronouns such as I and we and me.
Good. I did this, then we went here. Jaden, second blue box.
The reader only experiences what that one character experienced and thus feels a personal connection to the character.
Why would you feel a personal connection to the character if it's in first person point of view? Think about that for a second. Why would you feel a personal connection if the story's in first person point of view? Walter?
Because it sounds like you're actually talking to someone.
It feels like you're getting to know that person. They're actually talking to you. Right? Erica, last box. Scoot it over for us.
It becomes difficult to analyze the truth of the story as no other perspectives are given.
What does that mean? That's really, really wordy. Who can explain that to me in their own words? It becomes difficult to analyze the truth of the story because no other perspectives are given. Thaddeus, will you move beside Javion? I want you to turn to your elbow partner. I'm going to give you 1 minute in a lovely one whisper voice. I want you to talk that through with your elbow partner. What does that mean? It becomes difficult to analyze the truth of the story because you have no other point of view. Go. in 3, 2, 1, and done. Who's courageous enough to try to help me figure this out? Why is it hard to analyze if the story is true or not if there's only one perspective or one point of view? Harold, loud and proud. Eyes are on Harold.
I think it's because, like, it's hard because, like, it's not, like, it's like, I and it's not something that can do it, and it's something that
So it's not something you did. Harold, does it have anybody else's point of view? Or just the person telling the story? Correct, it only has the one person's point of view of what happened. So let's add on to Harold's answer. So why would that make it hard to tell if the story is true or not if it only has that one character's point of view of what happened? Destiny? Maybe they don't know the whole story of what happened? Zoe?
Because there's only one person saying the Destiny's part.
Say that one more time.
Because there's only one person saying the Destiny's part of what really happened.
Why is it only part of what really happened?
Because only one person. Because maybe because of only like happened something that somebody was social.
Have you ever heard there's your side of the story, there's their side of the story, and then somewhere in the middle is the truth? Have you ever heard that old saying? My mom used to say that to me when me and my brother would get in fights when we were little, and we go to her and we go, Mom, he said this! And then my brother would go, but Mom, she did this! Right? There was my point of view of what happened, then there was my brother's point of view of what happened, and somewhere in the middle was what actually happened. So sometimes it's hard to tell if the story's all the way true or not if it's from first person, because you only have that one character's point of view. And maybe they don't know everything else that happened. Maybe they're lacking knowledge somewhere. Right? Good job, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one. That was a tough question. Alright, now I got a little review game for us. Let's see how you do. I have sentence starters at the bottom, and we have to drag them into the first person column or not first person. So is that sentence starter first person point of view, or is it not first person point of view? So the first one, as I looked. As I
It's
looked.
more than that.
We're just one at a time. We're just doing one at a time. Right? That's the
No,
beginning.
saying it got more to it.
Oh, I know, that's just the beginning of the sentence. As I looked. Would that be first person or not first person? Frank, go drag it where you think it goes. Why do you say first person?
Because it's using the word I in it.
So obviously the character's in the sentence. Good job, Frank. Alright, the next one is I shuddered. Erica, where would you drag it? Go drag it. First person or not first person? Why?
Because it's that's with I.
Yes, I shuddered. Javion, my heart was. My heart was. That doesn't have an I in it. Why'd you put it in first person? Oh, still the character's saying the sentence, my heart. I suddenly, Walter, I suddenly. Why?
Because it starts with I.
Alright. It crawled. It crawled. Ayana? Why'd you put that in not first person? So who's telling the story or who's telling the sentence? Somebody's gotta be telling it. Are they in the story? Okay, yeah, the person's not in the story who's telling it. Alright, the last one. It was my. Debbie? So many goodness here. Holy moly. Why'd you put it in first? that means it's third person.
No second person.
Not second person. Third. There is a second person, but you're going to get to that in 5th grade. Okay? So if it's not first person, I, me, my, we, that means it's third person. Can you go drag the third place ribbon across, Zoe? Well, let's see. Read it to us, Zoe.
Their person point of view is told by a narrator who is not part of the story. In general, it uses pronouns such as he, she, it, they, her, it.
Thank you. So if it's third person, it's told by a narrator. The narrator is not in the story. So the next day, he went to the store. When he went to the store, he ran into his best friend Jim. They then left the store and went to Jim's house. Okay? Somebody outside of the story is telling it. Can you go pull across that blue box, Robert?
The pronouns he, she, and they are used.
Good. He, she, they, him, her. Come pull across the green box for me, Jaden. What's it say?
In third person object, the point of view, the narrator simply describes the scene without a point of view or basis.
Why would third person point of view be a good point of view to not share their opinions? Why is third person point of view a good point of view to not share opinions? Another tricky question. Evan, why do you think you don't share a lot of opinions in third person? Ah, okay. So if it's somebody outside of the story telling the story, then they don't really have an opinion about what's going on. They're just telling you the story. It's not like it happened to them. They don't really have an opinion about it. Alright, last box. Come pull it for me, Rainiah. Omniscient. So there's 2 different types of third person. One, you know the feelings of the characters. Maybe it'll tell you, he felt this, she thought this. And then the other, the objective, you don't. Alright, let's see how you do. You have to tell me, are these sentence starters first person or third person? They all saw. They all saw. Have you been up, Caleb? Caleb, go up. They all saw. First person or third person? Why is that third person? So who's telling the story? Someone in the story or someone outside of the story? Good, thank you. Alright, he was so... Linda, go drag it. He was so... Why is that third person?
It's third person because he is in the sense of third person.
Good. Alright. It was a beautiful, that's what I think comes next there. It was beautiful. Marshawn? Why is that third person? Alright, let's go. Let's get some other examples. Right? We did it! We did it! Naja, have you been up? Oh, we did it! Is that first person or third person? How do you know that's first person? Someone in the story. We did it. I can't be. Harold? Or how do you know? Good. Raise your hand if you've not been up to the smart board at all. Jaden, when I'm going. When? Oh, why'd you raise your hand? Raise your hand if you've not been up to the board at all. Have you not been up at all? Yeah, raise your hand if you've not been up. Alright, Destiny, go. When I'm going. Why? Alright, friends, you did awesome. So now we're going to practice a little bit. Identifying first, third person, how you know, and we'll attempt our challenge. Frank, will you get the light for me? Take your paper that's on your desk, flip it over. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to write your name on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.